So I'm currently in my wife's 2015 Skoda Superb. Now this is a well-spec car for its age, but it's 10 years old now. And one of my biggest bugbears is the sat-nav. So as you can see, I'm currently driving in a field, which I'm definitely not. So yeah, not ideal, certainly letting the car down. So I'm wondering if I could do something about this to make this entertainment system a little bit more modern and a lot more usable. And this is where DriveCast come in. Now they very kindly gifted me a dedicated head unit which bolts straight up to this car, comes with all the wiring and everything you need. It's going to fit in, all your standard features are going to work. It's going to allow me to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now that is fantastic because that basically projects your phone data onto your car but simplified. So it's user friendly for a car user, it's not illegal, it's not dangerous in any sense, but it's going to allow me to have up-to-date maps straight from the phone, messaging, phone calls, all them kind of things that come with a phone, and also listen to music on things like Spotify. So that's a fantastic feature. It's going to really bring this car back into the 2020s. So let's have a look in the box and see what we've got. So this is what they've sent out. They've also sent out a dedicated lead. Let's have a quick look inside. So it comes with additional antennas. I think it's got like a built-in GPS. Don't know what that is, but I'm sure it'll become apparent. There's another loom. Now I think this is like a universal loom, whereas that's a dedicated one. Again, we'll find out. Some more cables. And that is the screen that should just fit there. So I believe they're quite straightforward to fit. So let's have a look. So I believe this panel just prizes off. So this is like a plastic trim tool, which is obviously going to prevent the dashboard from getting scratched. And that's that. Now I've just unclipped the passenger airbag light from this cowling because I want this out of the way, and if I unplug the plug from this and then turn the ignition on, it'll probably bring a fault light on, so we don't want that. And then we've got 4 Torx 20 screws. Bit of a wiggle. And that's the old head unit out. Now, I will say, these aerial antennas, they've got a little plastic clip on the back. You have to slide that out. So that should be in. You slide that out and then you push that to get it off. If you don't slide that out, it won't come off. So that's just a little tip from me. Slide out, push in, pop off. There's 4 of them. And the new one just fits like that. Very factory looking. Very impressed with that so far. Right, let's have a look at wiring it up. Now, like I thought, these plugs do actually fit. So the blue plug for the aerial goes straight on, but unfortunately the other ones don't. Let's have a look in the loom and see what we've got. So these, I don't think we're going to need. So these are audio in and out cables, which go into the back of this. Now that is like an SD card reader, and these would go into, I don't know, an old PlayStation, for example. I don't think we're really going to need them. I suppose you could also use them for cameras, maybe. I'm not really sure. I'm no in-car entertainment system expert, but yeah, I'm pretty certain we're going to not need them. So I'm going to put them to one side for now. Exactly the same with USB leads. I can't see that we'll need them, so we'll leave them out. Right, this is the vehicle specific wiring. So I'm assuming these are other aerials. I don't think we need that because the blue one plugs straight in. That's purple, which I'm assuming we're going to need, which I'd say would just stick to the top of your dash. But we'll try it without it, see if we do actually need it. And this is the conversion wiring loom. No idea where this plug goes or if we even need it. Ah, that plugs into that. So basically that all plugs in like so, and then this plugs into here. With the exception of this, I think that is everything. So we'll plug that in for now. So a little pointer from me, this is a plug and play loom. However, this little plug here needs to be disconnected. otherwise the system won't power down. It does come disconnected, so don't try plugging it in. Right, there we go, she's on. She's working. Now straight away, I wasn't sure what would happen with these controls. So these are the factory heating controls, and on the old radio, when you turn the temperature up, you did see on the screen. But you can see straight away, I'll just take this off. Not done any programming or anything. Turn the temperature up and down, as you can see, the heat increases. So you can have a feature, so when you put it in reverse, you've got reverse camera. I haven't got a reverse camera, so you see it's when you put it in reverse, there's no signal. So it's clearly getting this data. There we go. That's very good. Right. So I've just connected the Bluetooth, which is really simple. You just search for it on your phone. Android Auto is now on. As you can see, it's playing. If I turn the volume up, works. And if I select the next song, again, now I don't want to get copyrighted, so that's going, but yeah, working nicely. So that's Spotify, we've got Google Maps, which is obviously the main feature I wanted. But WhatsApp, you got your phone, got the voice feature. Hi Google, what day is it?
It's Saturday, the 29th of November, 2025.
And there we go, all working beautifully. Right, I'm going to connect it up. So as you can hopefully see, we are no longer in a field, we're on a road because we're using Google Maps. The screen sensitivity is very good. Spotify sound quality is very good. The only problem we've got is the standard radio. Basically the aerial adapter isn't the correct one. So I need to get one of them ordered, and then I'll report back on the aerial, because at the minute we're not really getting many radio stations for obvious reasons. So yeah, once we've got that, we'll try it and I'll report back. But for now, I'm very impressed. Screen looks factory fitted. You would never know it wasn't original. All these buttons work as they should. So yeah, really pleased.
1 week later.
Now we can get all the radio stations just how we could have done originally. So I'm buzzing. Now it didn't have the right adapter, so we weren't getting the correct radio stations. I've since bought the right one. It's only £8 off eBay. It's an amplified one, so it plugs in, and you just need to connect the blue wire to the blue wire on the radio. That just gives it a 12-volt ignition feed, which amplifies the signal. Now the other issue we had, and it was only a very minor one, was the head unit was set for a Volkswagen Golf, meaning there's a few things which weren't right. For example, when on these cars, when you adjust the temperature knob, it shows you on the screen. Now it was 2 degrees out. Now being in the settings, you can actually amend this. You can change the parameters. So that's what I did. I basically changed it so it was 2 degrees increased, and that made it perfect. But then I since discovered as well, you can actually just turn it off, and I don't think you really need that feature, so I've just turned it off completely. So yeah, really happy overall. I'm absolutely buzzing with it. The CarPlay is fantastic. The sound quality is pretty good. I can't grumble. Yeah. So if you want to bring your car into 2025 and you're interested in a head unit like this, go check out the DriveCast website, because they sell hundreds of different head units for hundreds of different cars. So go check them out. I do have a unique discount code listed in the description below, so go and have a look. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't worry, we're going to be back on the 400 horsepower Nova build in the next episode. So stay tuned for more, guys. See you later. Bye bye.